Oh, hello.
What up?
I've got my readers and my playlist, and I'm calling the plays. I'm calling the plays tonight. I'm calling the plays in the sports office.
Where's your headset?
What headset? Oh, my Dan.
Yeah.
I don't have my Dan Campbell headset. We're going to need some props for next time. All right, welcome in to the sports office, everyone who's watching tonight. You can join us by jumping into the Zoom meeting room. You see the ID right there. You just click on that QR code. And of course, you're probably watching on Fox Local. You can see us everywhere you go. Carry it along. Eric, Aaron, Jennifer, we are your team in the sports office tonight. We've got Z over in the corner there. We got Tommy Carr, and we've got Matt Phillips on camera. There's Matt. All right, do we have Nick online there?
We do.
So we've got a really important call. Nick, I was not here when you made this great prediction.
Nick!
What up, Nick?
Yeah!
A lot of people are pretty happy with this because I think that they took your advice to the bank, so to speak. First, set the stage for us about when you called in and what your prediction was for this week's Lions game against the Commanders.
So I believe I called it on Friday. I was just thinking on what the average rushing yards per game the Commanders allow, and I was just thinking, I thought Jahmyr Gibbs was just going to have an absolute great game, getting 2 total rushing touchdowns. I only said 100 total rushing touchdowns, but he did way better than that, getting around 172 total rushing yards and having an absolute wonderful game.
Yeah.
Yes, 15 carries, 142 rushing yards, 2 tutties. And then he had 3 catches on 4 targets for 30 yards receiving and another tutty. You shattered it, and you had it in the first half. Just so we can confirm here, your father's name is not John Morton.
No.
Your father's name is not Dan Campbell.
Nope.
Okay, good. Just making sure. And that 20 you wear is for another incredible Hall of Fame Lions running back, Barry Sanders. How long you been of all time, and I will never argue that with anybody anywhere to the contrary. How long you been watching the team?
I've been watching really all my life. My dad got me into becoming a Detroit Lions fan, so shout out to my dad. I've always loved this team. I live in Michigan. I will always support this team no matter what adversity we go through. And I just want to continue doing stuff like this and eventually become an NFL commentator.
Wow.
Love that.
I'm guessing there might be an internship here at Fox 2, and probably by the time you are ready, Dan Miller will be out the door.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm just guessing based on your age, his age, somewhere in between. So what year were you born? You weren't around for 0 and 16, were you?
No, I was not. I'm 14. I was born 2011.
All right.
Thank goodness for you. All right, so you saw the last time they won in D.C. You've seen them win in Philadelphia as well. Give me a prediction, I guess, for this week. Oh, and Eric wants to say something.
Yeah, I just have to say thanks because I may have taken your advice and put it into a betting app, and I turned $10 into 110.
Woo!
So thank you.
Eric's buying drinks.
I wonder, do you want a Frosty? What's your favorite?
Yeah,
What's your favorite
get the
flavor
kid a
ice cream?
Frosty.
Nick takes a cut.
I'll take vanilla.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to get a little juice for our bookie over there. What are your thoughts on this game this weekend coming up in Philadelphia?
I do think the Eagles are one of the top 3 best teams in the NFC. Mm-hmm. We're going to have to play on Sunday night primetime in Philadelphia. I don't think we're going to blow them out like we did against the Washington Commanders. I think it's going to be a pretty close game. I do have the Lions obviously winning. We're obviously going to win.
Okay.
I think I have Laporta getting a absolute wonderful game.
Wow.
I have a feeling in there that he's going to get his best game by far of the season.
Okay.
I have him on my fantasy team, so that's a really important note for me there, Nick. And I do want to ask you this. Do you think the Dan Campbell difference that we saw on Sunday with the play calling, do you think that that's going to carry over to next game as well?
I think it definitely will. We can obviously tell that we got JMO evolved a whole lot more. Mm-hmm. I think he had the best game of his entire season, scoring a touchdown, getting around 9 receptions and 120 total yards. So I think Dan Campbell is very good at play calling, and I think he should do a couple plays again next week.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, all all signs point to another game with Campbell on the headset in Goff's ear, calling the plays in Philadelphia, and I think that's good. Hey, Canner, what is the early spread? Oh, Canner, he left.
I can take a look at that real quick, Hammer.
I thought it was 4.5.
I thought it was only 1.5,
it's only
but
1.5.
I'll double
Okay.
check. Pulling
Okay.
up the certain app
it'll probably change
as we
after
speak.
tonight.
Oh, for sure.
Depending on what happens. All right, so who you rooting for tonight? Rooting for the Eagles to beat the Packers, though, right? We need that to happen.
Eagles.
Rooting for the
Against LA
Eagles.
Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Lions can take care of business and beat the Eagles. Well,
Eagles by 1.5.
Oh, it's
Hammer.
only 1.5.
1.5. Over under is 48.5.
Oh, there you go. They're going to hit the under. I don't think that's going to be a high-scoring game. Well, 24-20. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, well, thank you, Nick. We're gonna make sure that we put your next prediction on the board. You've got the Lions to win outright over the
Yep, we
Eagles,
do.
and a big game for Sam Laporta. We'll say what, 5 catches at least, 70+ yards.
I was going with 80+ yards.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
go 80+.
Okay.
I like that. I'm putting
Love
it
that.
on the board. I'm putting it on the board. Nick's pick now, Laporta 80+. Hey, thanks, Nick, and tell your dad we're sure glad that he made you a Lions fan and gave you that great taste to wear that great jersey with that number
I
20.
feel-
Nicely done.
Right now.
All right. I'm so excited to meet you. And please, we'll talk to you next Monday. I should be here next Monday if I don't get a canceled flight, right, Matt Phillips? Yeah. coming back from Philadelphia. So hopefully we will be seeing you and talking to you right here, okay?
All right.
Keep up the good work. We appreciate you watching and joining us, Nick.
Thanks, Nick.
All right. There it is. All right, Nick's picks. And Eric, you taking this one to the bank too?
Might as well. Let's go 2 for 2. Why not?
His
All right.
picks have been better than mine
What do
have
we
been.
say,
So I'm
5
I'm just gonna ride with Nick, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and you've got to put Laporta in for your fantasy, right?
Oh, absolutely.
He's already in.
He
All
is.
right,
Good to
so
go.
we've got, do we have our buddy Jeff Rieger here? We're going to pull up Jeff Rieger. He is our special guest tonight. He is a gentleman who is not always a gentleman on the radio, but we admire the hell out of him.
To unmute his mic.
Oh, you need to unmute your mic there, Rieger. Do you remember COVID? Do you remember press conferences?
I've been in this position before.
This is fun watching a radio guy try to use a microphone.
I know. The 14-year-old knew how to do it. Come on.
Oh, now he's frozen.
Rieger, can you hear us? So I think you tap in the upper left corner.
You just tap on the screen, and it
Tap on
should
the
pop
screen
up.
and the microphone will pop up.
It's the red slash and all.
How,
There we are.
Hey, what up, Rieger?
Button. It was a big button. It said tap to speak. I figured it out.
oh, God,
okay.
I'm so glad. All right, so
Hey guys, how
Rieger,
you doing?
we are so good. How are you? Now tell everybody where you are. Set the scene because you said, hey, is it okay if I zoom in on my phone? And I said, of course. What are you doing tonight?
Yeah, so I'm in a parking lot at a middle school waiting
Wait.
for my-
Wait, what? Hold on.
Start with my daughter is. No, go ahead.
Unbelievably outrageous. I'm waiting for my daughter to be at a theater practice. She's in the, do you guys remember The Incredibles?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. She plays, I forget the woman's name, but she is the interior designer for the superheroes.
Oh.
She has an
Oh, yeah.
exhibit.
Wait,
Yes,
is it the
what's her
woman with
name? Edna.
Wait.
Edna.
Edna? Yes,
Edna,
with,
yes, with the
little,
glasses.
the little blunt haircut and the glasses. You know what? Olive will be an excellent Edna, and we won't name the middle school, but that is super cute. Okay, so this just begs the question: if you had a superpower, what would it be?
How about predicting the future? Because then you can win all your bets.
Yes.
And you'd be, I mean, it's kind of like Back to the Future 2, where they had the sports almanac. Do you guys remember this?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Biff won all the bets because he knew what was happening. I wish that was me. That would be amazing.
That is awesome, and I do like that one. I always used to think mine would be invisible so that I could see and hear and know all things. Like I could have walked into the Lions meeting room last week and I could have found out that Dan Campbell was going to be calling plays, and I would have been so smart on TV if I said that, wouldn't I?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so give us just a little bit of your early reaction in watching that game yesterday in D.C. and seeing what that offense was able to do with Dan Campbell running point, as he put it.
Well, before I say that, can I say, was it Nick, the kid that was just on?
Yes.
Yeah, like, can you imagine all the misery that he missed? He's been a fan for like the last 10 years.
He doesn't even know.
Jeff, he was born the year they made the playoffs for the first time in my lifetime that I can remember.
I remember myself as a kid and all the misery and 0-16 and Matt Millen and Jim Caldwell and 2 watches and it back and forth kind of thing. And all these things. He never got to experience.
What am I doing? Who am I?
Oh, man. I'm trying.
Come on, somebody.
I'm trying to think.
Marty Morningway.
Oh, yeah.
Accepting
The
the
bar
stupidest.
is high.
Send him back. We're accepting the penalty. It's like, wait, what? Decline that penalty and don't
What
take
about
the
Ron
win.
Marinelli?
Oh,
Man, that guy
pound the rock.
That guy cost me a job with the network. Whew.
Seriously?
Remember Rob Parker asking him if he wished his daughter married a better defensive coordinator?
I do remember that.
Troy Sports.
And Rob could barely get the question out without chuckling. And actually, we should we'll find the anniversary of that question and we'll get Rob Parker on the sports office to recount the whole thing for us because that truly was epic journalism 101. But anyway, so back to your thoughts on that game yesterday and Campbell calling the plays.
Yeah, so first of all, I think I was like everybody else. I tuned in, I watched the game. You see Campbell in the glasses, and you're like, wait a second. He always has the play sheet, but he's got the glasses too. It looks like he's calling plays.
Yep.
And then they show John Morton like at least 3 times, and he's like smashing a Diet Coke, or
And
he's
his
just playing.
his lips aren't moving.
He's playing a game on his cell phone, and I'm like, wow, this is really happening. And immediately I thought to myself, wow. Like what the fans wanted actually happened, which is kind of cool because the fans were right in this regard. And the offense looked flawless. Now, part of that, of course, was who they were playing. Mm-hmm. And it did look like Washington at times, I don't want to use the word quit, but struggled severely. With that being said, everything worked for the Lions. The offensive line held up. It was great to see. And I do think, Hammer, and Lions fans maybe are prone, this might shock you guys, they're prone to overreacting just a little bit. Have you guys heard that? Yeah. I don't know if you guys knew that or not, but I did a bunch of radio shows going into this game, and not that I was being negative, I'm very positive, but most Lions fans were saying, well, that's it. After losing to Minnesota, cannot win the Super Bowl. I think after watching that offense yesterday, despite being against an inferior team, I think a lot of the hope is back. I think a lot of the confidence is back.
Well, I do think that the best measuring stick of the season takes place on Sunday night in Philadelphia. Going into the season, I'm wondering what you predicted the outcome of this upcoming game would be, and has that wavered at all since you've seen anything unfold between, I guess obviously still we need to see what Philly does tonight in Green Bay, but between the two teams and where they've gone, what they've done, has anything changed in your prediction, and what was it before the season?
Prediction was a loss.
Yeah.
And I still think they'll lose, but I think it's going to be a closer game. I'm very eager to see how that offensive line is going to hold up against, Jalen Carter and those interior defensive linemen that give Goff fits. And I can't wait to see Dan Campbell call plays again against a pretty good Eagles defense. And then, of course, you take into account Sunday Night Football in Philadelphia. If by chance the Packers are favored tonight, games at Lambeau, they haven't lost back-to-back games at Lambeau in 12 years. Last time it happened, believe it or not, the Eagles beat them. But if by chance the Packers win this game, that's going to be a very nasty, angry Philly team. So I don't know that the Lions have enough to beat the Eagles at their place, but I do think it's going to be a close game, and I agree with the 1.5 points. I mean, I thought maybe it'd be 3 or 4, but 1.5, Vegas is telling you got a chance.
Yep, Vegas is definitely telling you have a chance. And I think it's interesting because there's so much talk about Jared Goff and outdoor conditions and when it's a little bit chilly. I don't know exactly what the forecast is going to be. It's not certainly going to be snowy like we've seen in Philadelphia in that epic game back in 2017 or whatever it was. Was that 2017, Canner? When was the snow game?
The snow game, yeah.
2013, 12 years ago. That's crazy.
Wow.
How long ago
I believe
that was.
LaShawn McCoy, wasn't he the
Shady
yeah,
ran all over.
Yeah, I think he ran 1 billion yards against the Lions.
Yeah. All right. So when are you going to see the play? When does the play take place?
The play is a week from today. I would pub it, but they're not selling tickets. It's totally free.
That's okay.
A lot of parents and grandparents and friends come. So the general public, despite wanting to see this play, I guarantee you they do.
That's the way to do it. Stack it with
They
your
all
friends
wanna
and
Well
family.
done.
They all want to come see Olive Rieger. Absolutely, they do.
Where it all starts. So Olive is way into like Taylor Swift. And I heard this is how it started for Taylor. She was Edna in the Invincible. So incredible. So watch out.
Next thing you know, she'll be singing the national anthem at the Lions game like T Swift did, and her career will be off from there.
Yes. My daughter, by the way, another one that doesn't know the misery of the Lions. I tried to tell her. My daughter thinks, like, she likes the Lions. She's not a huge sports fan, but she thinks they've been good, like, my whole life. And I'm like,
Oh,
Olive,
man.
you don't understand. Like, I try to tell her about new Lions fans, how, like, the new Lions fans that you see at Meyer, like the day
Yeah.
of the game, and they're wearing the Meyer gear, they're wearing the Lions gear.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure these are the same fans that went to the apple orchard when the Lions used to suck back in the day.
Yep.
And I don't know that I have respect for these fans because they too have not really experienced the misery. Like, Hammer, you know what's up.
Oh.
If you weren't alive, or if you didn't like experience Bryant Westbrook ripping his ACL against Minnesota and Randy Moss, I kind of feel like you need a little misery before you get to enjoy this goodness.
Yeah, I think that is true. And I will say that for me, I mean, I definitely try to toe the line as a journalist and try not to get too involved emotionally because it just would have killed me by this time, 31 years following this team. But the most important thing, though, is for the fans. And I love this for the fans of
Yes.
Detroit and for everyone that travels on the road. I was talking to our station VP, our general manager earlier, and telling him that once upon a time the Lions couldn't win a game on the road, and now they go everywhere and follow them. So the
They
fans
invented
are,
new ways to lose.
Yeah.
right?
Every
Yes.
week.
Every week they used to do it. All right, our new Lions, our new friend of the sports office, Jeff Rieger. Thank you for joining us, Reegs. And
Pleasure. Thank you, guys.
and next
Enjoy
time-
the game tonight.
next time you're sitting in a car at a middle school parking lot, try not to lead with that. In the dark.
You guys get out. Well, there is light, just so you know.
There-
You guys
Oh,
get
good.
out me on that one.
Okay, good.
Jeez.
All
Thank
right,
you.
talk to you soon, Rieger.
Bye, guys.
97 won the
Bye,
ticket,
Jeff.
Jeff Rieger, and it's great because you know what? Rieger asks some of the greatest direct questions
Yeah.
you will ever hear. And AJ Hinch squirms in his chair when he sees Rieger sitting out there in the press conference, but he answers them all, I will say. Everybody gives Rieger the answers that he needs. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back on the other side. We've got some other fans on the line holding on. We'll take your Zoom calls and we'll talk a little bit about the Pistons, who are on quite a heater right now, when we see you after the break on the Sports Office. Hey, welcome back to the Sports Office. We are just getting settled in here. We've got a caller on that everybody knows, a Zoomer.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Fabian.
Fabian!
Happy Monday, Jen, and Nicole. Good to see you all.
Dude, I love the hat. Can you show me the other side of that? So it's 313. Oh, the
Oh, that's
D.
awesome.
The Honolulu Blue Old English D. What's on the side? That's a sweet lid, bro. Oh my God, I
Yeah,
love
it-
that. That is so cute on you. I'm a backwards ball cap girl too.
Yeah, sometimes we gotta throw it to the back, Jen. Sometimes we
Yeah,
gotta
we
throw it to the back.
do. We do.
Happy Monday.
Happy
Monday.
Monday. So it's funny. Aaron was just repeat what you just said about Lions fan and.
I would. Well, it was Rieger that was saying the Meyer line about how you can tell the fans that have been through the misery versus not. The Lions fans wearing all the Meyer gear that they bought versus they were going to the apple orchard during the years that they sucked.
Hey, we riding when we low, we go riding when we high. So it's all
Absolutely.
Right? Gotta always keep riding that team. How are you feeling about the Pistons these days?
I am so overjoyed with them, the way they rocking and rolling around here. It's like, it just remind me of the Rasheed Wallace and Tayshaun Prince days. You know, it's like how they toy around with teams and they just take off in the fourth quarter. It's like,
It's incredible,
And they're
right?
a physical team too.
Yeah. They really are subscribing to this mentality that we have in town with these grit and teams that just play as hard as they can, as long as they can. And even when they let things slide a little bit, they're very determined to come back. It's refreshing, right?
We bounce back. We do. We know we're a blue collar state, a blue collar team. We go to work. We pull our sleeves up. We go to work. We put the elbows in it. You know, that's the only way it's gonna get done. We put little elbows in it.
Yep, little elbow grease.
That's what we do. Put
Little elbow grease. Love that. All right. I like the blue collar mentality, even when it's a blue hoodie, right? Blue Lions hoodie.
So I was looking at the game. I mean, and I've been watching the sports talk and the news all day. But wow. Head coach had to make a executive decision, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Yep.
They put it on me. I take responsibility for it, and he did something about it. Hey,
Yeah. If this ship's going down, I'm going to be steering it, right? That's exactly what he said.
That's a leadership role there for me. I appreciate it.
He is a natural born leader.
Awesome.
All right, thanks, Fabian. We appreciate you
Thank you all.
calling in
Appreciate
as
you all.
always.
Have a good
We'll
evening.
see you, I'm sure, sometime
Tomorrow.
later this week.
Fabian.
Have a good night.
Have a good one, Tim.
All right, I've messed up the whole schedule. I talk way too much. Surprise, surprise. We're going to go to another break, but then we're going to come right back afterwards, okay? We'll see ya after 2 minutes on the Sports Office. We were going to do some deep thoughts with Eric, but Canner suggested shallow thoughts with Eric because I talk too much and no one can get a word in edgewise.
Well, I'm glad I could be here to provide the laugh track. It was a lot of fun, and thank you so much for having me.
We've loved having you here. Aaron, how you feeling about your Spartans? That was quite a win the other night over Arkansas.
That honestly was. I'm feeling a lot better about them than I am the football team. I think the football team's just on the 3-9 express at this point, let's be honest. I think everyone's just rooting for Jonathan Smith to get fired at this point.
Ooh, that goes under the headline of things that most people think and don't say. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
I love that you your basketball team is going to be great.
Yeah,
you got a lot of fun basketball.
exactly. Hopefully, Final Four bound this year. We need that.
Can you
and
imagine?
Championship as
so
well.
what's the date Michigan State and Michigan play basketball?
That I'm not sure of
All right,
off the top of my
there's
head.
usually a February date in there pretty early. All right, so we're going to wrap things up here. We've got 15 seconds left in the show. Z is kind of. Oh, Papa Dot, sorry, buddy. I'm really sorry.
Oh,
All
no.
right, looking for another double-double from Jalen Duren tonight. That would be his sixth.
Yeah.
That would be
Papa
his sixth and
Dot.
seven. All right, bye. We'll see you tomorrow in the Sports Office.